Good morning, and it is Thursday, August 13th, and there's the muffin. I know it's you hear our lawn guy, Norm. He's cutting the lawn, so sorry. Hopefully that won't be too much of a distraction. So these are the muffins that I made last night, fresh blueberries. So I thought I would show you what they look like inside, live on video. Well, on video. It's not live, but get the idea. Toss that in the garbage. This house smells so good. It's like the best aromatherapy. So let's bust into this. Look at that. Lots and lots of blueberry inside. Take a bite. Very light. We got flaky, not flaky, but aerated. I knew it was gonna be light. So good. I might have been just a tad heavy-handed on the blueberries, but love them. Tang. I should perhaps take a sip of my coffee. Love the tang of the little bit of the lemon glaze. So it's lemon zest, and powdered sugar. It's very, very thin. It's not overpowering. And I'm glad I added a little bit of the turbinado sugar because it adds a little bit of a crunch, which I appreciate. I know Polly had some this morning, so he liked them too. Very nice. If they were just ever so slightly a little more denser or had fewer blueberries in them, I would cut it in half and then grill it. I wonder if once they set up, they might be. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So delicious. Fresh blueberries. That little burst in your mouth. Yeah. That's definitively a blueberry crater. Every time I think of blueberries, I think of Veruca from so good. Okay. I need to stop, sorry. But you want to taste test, so take a little sip of coffee. Okay. Perfect accompaniment for coffee. I would say you probably adapt this recipe with a little fewer blueberries to make into a blueberry cake. The muffins hold up nicely. I held them because I dunked them in the glaze so they didn't fall apart even, fresh out of the oven. I have these detailing around the garden. I'm thinking that if this is added to like a bundt pan, you would need to either do another maybe half a cup of flour and maybe cut back a little bit on the blueberries in order to make it a little denser so it would stand up to being unmolded from the bundt pan. But oh, so good. Really, I'm really happy with it. The one thing I really enjoy is the fact that it's not too sweet. I don't like very cloyingly sweet muffins. Oh, so good. So I think maybe you could do all sorts of substitutions with what you want to put inside, but I happen to want to use up my beautiful blueberries. I didn't want them to go bad, and I've been putting them in drinks and juices. But this used up 2 cups out of that big blueberry container, and I have probably about a cup and a half left. So I'll definitely use those up in the next couple of days. So I would say this is a 2 thumbs up for the first time recipe, and I'll include a link to my blog post that has the full recipe, as well as link to yesterday's vlog that has the video. I might just start it after my little, vlogging portion when it goes right into the actual recipe. So yeah, it was really good. I really like that. And it's not overpoweringly lemony, even though there's quite a bit of lemon, between the batter and the frosting. So I'll be back after the lawn's done. I know it's kind of annoying. Check out what I got in the mail today. I ordered this from Amazon several days ago, and I opted for the no rush delivery, so I got a $5 credit to the Amazon pantry. I think I have like $15 in credits now, because things that I don't need immediately, like I don't need it in 2 days because I have Amazon Prime, I choose to, you don't always have this choice, but sometimes it gives you a choice to not have rush delivery or not have the 2-day delivery, and I think it's called 5 business days, something like that. And then you get a credit either to the pantry or to their digital content, so books, music, that kind of thing, which I always opt for unless it's something that I urgently need. So I got 3 items. One I'm not showing because I already put it away, but it's part of the supplements that I take on a daily basis that I just needed to refill. One of the, I think it's the magnesium perchlorate, I don't know. Off the top of my head, I can't remember which one specifically, but it was a special. There were 2 bottles, and they were for the price of 1. And I picked up, this was an add-on item, and for the life of me, since these don't have packing slips, I don't remember. I'll have to check my account and put up on the screen how much this was. But these are stainless steel tweezers that I'm going to keep in the kitchen for when I do food prep. I'm prior to taking pictures, so I can place things in very precise places. So I'm just gonna take this out of the bag because it was sealed with a piece of packing tape and it's super sticky now, so I don't really need to keep that. I will, however, keep the little rubber gasket that keeps the tongs together, or the tweezers together. They have some roughed up surface on the inside of each one, and on the grippy part, so if your hands are wet from cooking, or if you're trying to pick up something that's very precise, here I'll pick up this little rubber gasket, a little rubber ring, so I'll just keep that on there. And they are, look at the size of this one. I think it's 12, let's see, 12, 10, and 8-inch ones. And again, they were an add-on item once you have a $25 purchase, but I knew I was going to do that because I had my supplements. I'll show you that other item that I got. So I'm going to put those in the kitchen. I am going to wash them and scrub them first, and then put them away. And then the second item I got was this Chef Frog rubber spatula, and I needed this in order to have it on hand for the Ming Tsai pans that I got recently that I want to make sure don't get marred up by anything. So I would not be able to use these. I can plate with this, like once it's on the plate I can move things around. But it looks like a nice thick silicone, but it's slightly pliable at the end. I had one that was wider. It was almost like a fish spatula, but the end of it, it was black. I'm trying to remember what brand it was. I think it was EXO. I can't quite remember. I did end up tossing it because the end of the rubber started to melt on the pan. I don't know whether it was myself or Polly who did that, but it got to be so like gnarly and gross. Every time I would go to turn an egg, like it would tear the egg because of the residue that was on it. It just was unpleasant. So I'm going to try this out, and I just realized I'm going to have to hang this on my pot rack instead of on my magnetic strips next to the stove because I don't think this is magnetized. Yeah, well, let's see what this little tag says. Contoured quality stainless steel handle, food grade silicone, dishwasher safe, safe, super easy to wash. Heat resistant silicone to 450 degrees Fahrenheit or 230 degrees Celsius, BPA free. So it had all of the things that I wanted. I will at some point get a fish one that's wider and longer, so you get the bulk of the fish underneath the spatula, but this will work fine for the eggs and whatever else I need to you know, flip over. They also have the same brand, this Chef Frog. They have tongs, so if I really like this, I might get the 2 sets of tongs. It has a 10 and a 12 inch, I think, pair of tongs with the same silicone covers on the end. So we'll see how this works out. And essentially it's dipped because I could feel the rigid, I'm assuming it's stainless inside. So it's just so you don't scratch your scratch resistant surface. So here's what I got today, and now I have, well, I have to check to see how many credits I have for the Amazon pantry. I haven't purchased anything from the pantry yet. I do have some things that I want to add to the wish list, so maybe next time when I get enough credits that I can, you know, put a substantial dent into the cost of the box. I think the way it works, and again, don't quote me because I've never ordered from them. I've never ordered from the pantry. It's one box, you fill it up, I think it's $75 content, and it ships for free. And yeah, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to take a look. But I know we've got several credits, so this most recent purchase was an additional 5. So I'm gonna go get another thing of water and figure out what I want to have for lunch. I might have some leftovers, we'll see.